Hi, welcome back. Something came in the mail last night. The UniFi G6 180, the white edition. So this actually became available on sale on UniFi or Ubiquity's website on Monday. The moment I got the email notification, I ordered this unit right away. I was waiting for this particular camera for months, but they had the black version for sale for a long time. As always, it's a pleasure to unbox UniFi products the way they're packaged. It's almost like, or exact like Apple experience when you're unboxing an Apple product. So let's see what's in here. Obviously we have accessories, mounting hardware here, and here's the main camera. Let's start with the camera. First glance, the camera is actually very small. Not small, like medium size. If you compare this form factor of a dual lens camera to something like this, there's a big size difference. So this is a Hikvision OEM or Hikvision white label specifically. We have an electrical junction box at the bottom. I'm going to remove that just for size comparison. This is like 10 years old, I think. This is from 2014 or 2015. And look at the size difference. It's almost, I would say identical, maybe a little bit less, a little bit more when it comes to volume comparison, but technology-wise, it's quite impressive what 10 years can achieve and how nice and small this UniFi package is with two lenses, by the way. But do keep in mind, this has a protective dome versus this doesn't really has protective dome. So if someone throws a rock at this will easily get scratched probably. I'm presuming, I'm not too sure about what kind of lenses these are, versus something like this can sustain a lot more damage or scratching. On top of that, you need to add one of these junction boxes if you're installing this onto a brick wall or any kind of exterior wall, so you can, do your connection here on Ethernet and hide your cabling here, basically. With the UniFi G6 180, you don't really have that kind of challenge. Everything is basically managed in here. You have cable management, as you can see right here, and then you have multiple options mounting this camera. So in a box, you get this level. When you're mounting this onto the wall, you have a little bubble right here. You have a hole here for the cable, of course, and you have two more holes for you to drill where you install the anchors. And after that is completed, you install this mounting bracket into the wall. Once again, little area for you to manage cable and two screw points right here. And this just clips on like so. And that's it. You can't really remove this. The only way to remove this is to use a tool that you can insert right here and right here. You get an accessory box right here. And this accessory box contains all the necessary accessories, tools, and mounting screws. Actually, I'm going to show you the tool you need to inject. So this is the tool you need to use to inject the mounting bracket. You insert it into this hole. And there you go. You're able to remove the mounting bracket. Now let's go quickly over the accessories. You get the anchors with some screws. The anchors are very nice. We've been using these anchors for all the UniFi Ubiquity camera installations. We haven't had any problems. You get extra screws here because you get additional options and accessories to mount the camera. I'll go over that shortly. You get your necessary components here to secure and waterproof the RJ45 connection or the Ethernet connection. And of course, you also get a nice screwdriver. Now, let's go over the camera itself, see what we have here. So of course, we have dual lenses here. This is a dual lens camera, and each lens is 4K resolution at 20 FPS per second, and this is Rec 709, by the way. You also have two microphones right here, two mics. You also have right here sensors for the light at the bottom of the lens. Also, you have your LED light. There's actually three of them, one here, one in the middle, and one next to the other camera. And a nice thing about these LED lights, what makes it really important to have them depending on what you're trying to achieve, if there's motion near the camera, like a person, and the LED lights light up in the nighttime, it gets those people's attention. They look at the light source and the camera is able to get nice positive facial ID, because when these lights are on, the infrared is actually turned off, so you're getting color picture versus getting black and white picture. So when it's color, obviously you're able to see their skin tone and able to, in the future, kind of ID those people. And G6's series, I believe all of the G6s get LED lights and also a slot for micro SD card. That's what this next feature I'm going to talk about. So we have to use Torx. So you'll use your included screwdriver here. And this door basically hides few components. Like I already mentioned, there's a slot here for the micro SD card. We have a reset button, and it's also a factory reset. And you also have a USB Type-C here for accessories. You also have, looks like, another door here, but I'm guessing this is for something else. Maybe it's for testing, something for manufacturing purposes. Now let's go back to the USB Type-C here. So this USB Type-C is for accessories or add-ons. You can buy additional add-ons. You can buy add-ons like you want more RF light, like infrared light. And that's what these rubber seals are protecting. They're protecting mounting points for these accessories, by the way. And of course, this door, if you look at the bottom of the door, is rubber seal on this. It's completely waterproof from the external environments like rain. And this is an outdoor camera. You can install this outdoors if needed. One thing I forgot to mention, there's also a speaker right here and LED status. White, it's in pairing mode or discovery mode, and blue, it's already been adapted to your infrastructure. Now let's look back here. We have these doors that you can remove, or channels. This is for cable management, so these are removable if needed, depending how you're planning to install the camera. Now, one thing I want to talk about that Ubiquiti doesn't really mention this in their marketing material. They do have this in a spec sheet, but nothing in the photos. The first time I saw this camera, I was impressed, but right away it kicked me. How am I supposed to adjust the angle? That's what this screw is right here for. You untie this, and you're able to adjust the angle of the camera. So let's say this is the wall. You have this much degrees to adjust the camera. On top of that, you also get an additional accessory to add more angle. So you'll have your mounting bracket right here, and you're able to adjust, and then you secure it by tightening this screw. Now let's look at additional accessories. So you have these additional accessories that you can use to secure this camera. So for example, let's say you are not satisfied with this particular angle, right? Well, you can use this accessory right here to give you even more angle if needed. So like this versus like this. So you get way more angle. Or for example, you can keep this straight and you just have this accessory. And then once again, you can angle it even more. So you get this accessory. By the way, I highly recommend you look at the manuals on their website, how to install this. Their manuals are fantastic when it comes to mounting options for their hardware I've seen so far. So option number 2, when it comes to mounting this outdoors, let's say, or onto a pole, you get this bracket and you get this clamp, warm clamp with the screw here. Obviously you fish this through the pole, you secure this to the pole, and same idea, you would attach this and then you can clip on your camera. And then if you want a better angle, you would use this. Like so. As you can see, it fits in perfectly. Then you would secure it to this pole clamp or pole mounting bracket. And there you have it. You have your camera angling option here. And this is what you get. Or if you don't want better angle or more angle, you can just do it like so. You also get additional mounting hardware if you want to mount this to the drop ceiling. This goes into the ceiling between the drop tile or the drop ceiling tile. You sandwich it, you run your cable through this. Once again, you mount this first You secure it to this portion, like so, and then you clip your camera. And once again, you can do the angle. If you need more angle, like I already mentioned it, you install this accessory. You get even more angle, or better angle, whatever the word you want to use to define this. So straight. So for example, without the adapter or the additional angle, it's this much. And these are basically the three options that come in the box if you want to install your camera in these three different configurations with three different angles. Once again, on their website, they have way more installation options or add-ons or accessories. They even have an accessory or add-on where you can put this entire camera into the drop ceiling, so you can only have just the face sticking out and the rest of the body would be in the drop ceiling, basically. So there's a lot more options when it comes to installing this camera, once again, whatever your application need is. Now, I want to quickly talk about the Ethernet port. The Ethernet port, it's nicely built in. So you can tilt this out, do your connection, and then you have these different accessories. You lock this up. You select the proper size O-ring depending on your cable gauge. You obviously secured this, close it, you run your cable measurement through this, goes through this hole here, and that's it. The nice thing about this, the reason I'm showing you this, you have no need for this atrocity. This is legacy hardware. The idea is still exactly the same when it comes to connecting your Ethernet cable to the camera, but this G6 is a lot more elegant than these legacy systems. And that's pretty much it. Before I go, I just want to energize this camera. So the moment you connect this with the PoE plus switch or power injector, lights up. You should hear a sound. There you go. Now, if it's on a proper network or subnet, the camera is connected to it, you can go to your UniFi Protect and adapt this camera, apply a firmware update, obviously, and start using this right away. And once again, here's the cable management. Make sure you use a good quality cable because sometimes some cables are really hard to bend, by the way. Once again, you have these cable channels if you need to run your cable through one of these channels. And that's pretty much it for the G6 180. I'm looking forward to installing this in production, testing it. And that's pretty much it. Once again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you next time.